Welcome back, time to newcomers alike, to another episode of Dangan Ronpa. Let's continue.
I am not a teddy bear. I'm Monokuma.
Oh shit! There's another one?
You little bastard! You tried to kill me!
Of course I tried to kill you. You can't just go around breaking the rules. I'll let that one go with just a warning. But you should be more careful next time. Bad, rule-breaking children won't get away with just a spanking here.
Hey! Are there like a whole bunch more of you?
Monokumas have been deployed to numerous locations throughout the academy. In addition, surveillance cameras have also been installed inside the building. If anyone is discovered breaking the rules, expect more fabulous corporal punishment. Ooh, boo, boo. And next time I won't miss. So let's hope it doesn't come to that. And finally, there's something I'd like you guys to have. Call it a welcome gift. It's your very own student ID. Pretty neat, huh? I call them Electro IDs. Electro because they're electronic, and ID because they're IDs, but even cooler. Ahem. Anyway, don't go losing your Electro ID or anything. It's an indispensable part of life here in the academy. When you turn it on, it'll display your real name, so make sure you've got the right one. After all, these babies can be used to do more than just identify you. Also, Electro IDs are totally waterproof. Take it for a dip, it won't break. It's preeminently durable as well. Save up to 10 metric tons. It also contains a detailed list of school rules. You should all read through them very carefully. As I've been saying again and again, violating the school rules will not be tolerated. Rules exist both to restrict and to protect. Peace could not exist in our society without the law. And the same thing goes here. For that reason, rule breakers will be strictly punished. Well, I think that about does it for our entrance ceremony. Enjoy your bountifully Graham Academy life! I'll be seeing you again soon!
And then he left. The rest of us just stood there, dumbfounded.
Would someone care to tell me what exactly that thing was?
You want to know what it was? I don't have even the slightest fuck all shred of a clue.
Our whole lives here were kill each other? What? What is this?
Calm down, everyone. Right now, we just need to focus on making sense of what we've just been told. It sounds like we have two options, based on what that Monokuma character was saying. First, we can spend the rest of our lives here together in the academy. Or
we can kill someone and leave here alive, yes? Who could do something like that?
So we've been kidnapped and locked in some school-esque facility. And then told that we must kill one another. What on earth is going on here?
This isn't happening. No, this is much too ridiculous to be anything but a sick joke!
Maybe it is a joke, or maybe it's all true. That's not the problem. No, what we really should be concerned about is whether someone here took it seriously.
Those words left everyone speechless. In our silence, we traded glances. From gazes desperately struggling to see inside each other's hearts, there emanated a tinge of animosity. And then, in that moment, I came to understand how truly terrifying this place's rules were. You can't get out unless you kill someone. Those words left me with a terrible thought which took root in the far reaches of my mind. Will I be betrayed? That thought marked the beginning of my new life. But the academy to which I had come, overflowing with expectation, was not Hope's Academy. It was Despair's Academy.
Dangan Ronpa.
You can't get out unless you kill someone. My mind and body were completely entwined by those words. Fear and anxiety seeped into me, spreading until they had taken complete control. I could feel the room's intense atmosphere pressing down menacingly upon my shoulders. It was all I could do to bear the weight of it. That ominous air was shattered by the blunt force of her words.
So, what are you going to do now? Were you just going to stand around here staring at each other?
The harsh bite of her words was directed at everyone in the room. And like a cold shower, those words yanked us all back into reality.
Ah, yes, of course. There are times when we must push forward, no matter how frightening or uncomfortable the situation may be. How could I have forgotten something so fundamental? I'm deeply ashamed. Would someone be so kind as to hit me? I cannot forgive myself! Hit me, I beg of you!
If you got enough energy to make all that goddamn noise, how about you move your ass instead?
And what specifically is our request, Master?
We're gonna look for a way out of here.
Well, Red, let's find whoever's driving that weird-ass teddy bear and beat the crap out of them!
But first, shouldn't we check out our Electro IDs? I think it'd be best if we look over the rules Monokuma mentioned before moving around too much.
Ah, yes. We wouldn't want our ignorance to invite another spectacle, like the one we just witnessed.
Then, let's do this!
I powered up my Electro ID, and the first thing that appeared was my name. Looks like Monokuma was telling the truth about that. From the menu that displayed next, I pressed the button labeled School Rules. And there on the screen appeared a bullet point list of the regulations we were expected to follow.
Students are to live out their lives together exclusively within the academy, indefinitely. 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. is designated nighttime. Be aware that certain areas are off limits during this time. Sleep is permitted in dorm rooms. Deliberate use of any other room will be treated as sleeping in class. You may investigate Kibogamine Academy freely. No limitations have been placed on your actions. Violence against the headmaster, Monokuma, is forbidden, as is destruction of surveillance cameras. The villain who kills one of his companions will graduate, provided his crime is not betrayed. Additional rules may be appended to this list if deemed necessary.
Starting to feel a little vertigo, I turned my head away from the screen. I glanced around the room and saw the same sullen expression on everyone's faces.
The fuck is this shit? Like I'm gonna let myself be pushed around by some dumbass rules.
Then why don't you just continue on your merry way and pretend the rules don't exist? I, personally, am rather curious to know what the penalty is for violating one.
Were he to do that, Mastermind Oowada would have no extra lives remaining.
When I was still a twerp, my big bro always used to get on my case about how a man keeps his promises, even in death.
So...
I've still got promises I ain't done keeping. So there ain't a chance in hell I'm dying now.
I can't understand, but either way, we can take that to mean you'll be following the rules then.
Yeah, I guess so.
Guys, I have a question. Rule number 6 here. What do you think it means?
The villain who kills one of his companions will graduate, provided his crime is not betrayed.
You mean the part that says, provided his crime is not betrayed to the other students? Yeah, I was wondering about that too.
If you want to graduate, you have to kill in such a way that no one finds out it was you.
What? Why?
Don't concern yourself with the why. Just follow the rules you've been given. That's all you need to know. People who need their hands held to accomplish anything have no right to ask questions.
Such poignant words.
You mean pointed?
Anyway, enough with all this stupid murder stuff. We know the rules, so we can start looking around now.
Where exactly are we? Is there any way out? Do we have provisions and supplies? There's a mountain of questions in need of answering.
Hell yeah! Let's get this show on the road!
I'm going alone.
Say what? Is there something wrong with your head? Like, seriously, why would you do that?
Someone in this room has probably already plotted their way out of here. And you expect me to let any of you get anywhere near me?
Well, wait, nobody here.
You can't be sure of that! Nor are you. Just look how scared you all were when Monokuma explained graduation. Or was that something else? I'm going to do what I want to do.
Quit your bitching. You ain't going anywhere.
Begone, Plankton!
Oh, what's that supposed to mean?
You are but one individual plankton drifting through a vast ocean. Try as you might, you're not but the tiniest, most inconsequential of existences.
Sounds like someone wants to get his teeth kicked in.
Stop it, guys! Please! Fighting isn't going to solve anything!
Well, aren't you just a little sweet talker? You think you're some kind of teacher? You trying to preach at me?
No, I just...
Then shut your trap!
He hit me, and I flew. It was like a scene straight out of a cartoon, without warning or foreshadowing, completely out of the blue. He hit me, and I flew. I guess it must have slipped my mind, the kind of people I was dealing with. Super duper high schoolers. Around whom my brand of common sense has no weight, not a sliver of meaning. Of course, something ridiculous was gonna happen. I guess it just slipped my mind. My consciousness slowly drifted away, and then vanished. When I woke up, I was... What? Where am I? I seem to be making a habit out of waking up in unfamiliar rooms. Anyway... where exactly am I?
Alright, wow, what an opening. Let's, whoops. Look around the room a little bit, see what we can find here.
This is... the room key? It's got my name on the keychain. So I guess that makes it mine? Anyway, I'll be taking that.
What's this thing down here?
This is... a lint roller? Cleaning's on me, it seems.
Apparently so.
There's something in the drawer. It's a tool set. It's brand new. The plastic seal appears unbroken. Well, either way, I'm not gonna use it now, so I'll put it back.
What else to examine here? Let's see, there's plenty of things, actually.
This looks like the shower. Huh? It won't open. I guess it's locked.
Guess so. What about this?
A sheet of paper has been stuck to the wall. It says...
An important message from your headmaster Monokuma. Room locks have been equipped with an anti-picking mechanism. The keys are a bit of a pain to make, so please don't lose yours. Every room comes with a shower, but be aware, water is shut off during the nighttime. Only the showers in the girls' rooms are equipped with a lock. Lastly, I have prepared a modest gift for each of you. A ladylike sewing kit for my female students. And a masculine tool set for my male students. The sewing kits include a pressure point diagram. A single thrust is all it takes, ladies. For the men, I recommend a solid swing to the top of the head. Don't think, feel! And let's all have a killer time.
I crumpled the paper and tossed it into the trash can.
As you rightfully should. Now, is there anything else to examine here? Well, there's plenty of crap to examine, but... yeah, let's look at the camera.
A security camera. I shudder to think we're being watched by these things. It's irritating, but the rules say we're not allowed to break the cameras, so there's nothing I can do.
What about this?
It's a notepad. This came with the room, didn't it?
Sure did. Can we leave?
This looks like the door leading out of the room. It seems to be affixed with a lock. A room with a lock, huh? I think I've got my bearings. I'm pretty sure this is...
Sleep is permitted in dorm rooms. Deliberate use of any other room will be treated as sleeping in class.
This is one of the bedrooms in the dormitory area. Someone probably carried me here after I lost consciousness. Well, that answers my first question. Now, what's everyone else doing? There's only one way to find out. By leaving the room.
Of course. Let's get out of here.
I stepped out of my room to look for everyone else. And waiting for me on the other side of the door was a situation like you might see in an old manga. Maizono? Sorry! Are you okay?
No, it was my fault. I'm so sorry.
A slightly embarrassed smile rose to her face, and she slowly brought herself to her feet. Are you sure you're alright, Maizono? You're not hurt, are you?
You're being melodramatic. A little bump like that's no big deal. I may not look like it, but I'm actually pretty tough. It's all that dancing around I do on stage.
That's a relief.
But more importantly, what about you, Naegi? Does it still hurt? Where Oowada hit you?
Oh, yeah, right. I got knocked out in front of everyone. Day one, and everyone already knows how much of a loser I am.
Naegi,
Nah, I'm fine. It's nothing.
That's good to hear. I was worried about you.
Thanks. By the way, what brings you here, Maizono?
I came to check up on you.
Check up on me?
Well, you see, if you're feeling better, I was wondering if you would join me in the cafeteria.
The cafeteria?
After you got knocked out, the rest of us decided to split up and look around. We thought we could cover more ground individually, and we agreed to meet up later and share what we found.
So it's almost time for that? Well, in that case, of course I'll go.
Wonderful! I'll meet you there then.
And so we shall, on the next epic episode of Dangan Ronpa.